Throughout your business or your career, you're going to have these epic moments. And the benefit of building a network is being able to share those moments with your network. The problem is most people look like they're bragging or share it in a way that absolutely nobody cares. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 epic ways to share your epic moments with just a little more finesse, so people actually take notice and even celebrate along with you. So stay tuned because these tips are pretty hot. Okay, let's face it, we're probably all guilty of this at some point. I know I am, where we post something that is a really awesome accomplishment, but we sound like a press release. I am honored to be a part of this esteemed panel with all of these established, accomplished, amazing people, and I'm glad to share what I know with the world. You know what we think about that? Good for you. Want a cookie? Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, wants that kind of reaction when they post something. But that is exactly the reaction that we're going to get when we post things that absolutely nobody cares about. So the first thing that you want to do is run it through the so what, who cares filter. So what you're doing is looking at it from the lens of what's in it for me when I see this on my newsfeed? Why should I actually care about it? When you can think of a way to add value to the accomplishment that you're sharing, now you've got my attention. Tip number 1, share some of the lessons you learned to help you get to the point where you are at now. This is a great option because you get to showcase your expertise along the way and that you didn't just wake up like this. So here's a great example. You could be headed on a 15-hour flight to the other side of the world where you get an opportunity to present or meet a dream client or whatever the case may be. And what you can talk about is the fact that you're here at this moment, but it took you this many years to get there. And along the way, you learned these 3 valuable lessons. Not only do you get to celebrate this moment, you also get to teach what you learned along the way. All right, I love this one, but I also have another one for you. Just share it with genuine emotion. A little emotion goes a long way. Sometimes when something happens to you, you are genuinely excited about the fact that this is happening to you. This is a moment that you are absolutely excited about. So a couple of weeks ago, I was quoted in a national newspaper in an article about how to put social media to work for you and your business. And let me tell you, when it came out, I was genuinely thrilled with this because it's just a great accomplishment for me and I was happy. So let's take a look at how I shared this accomplishment. So the first thing that we see is, want to know how to put social media to work for you and your business? The Globe and Mail asked, and Amber Mack and I answered. Check out this cool article written by Peter Nowak. The first thing I did was I asked a question to get the attention of my audience. So I used the headline of the article, and then I mentioned the publication, and then I mentioned myself along with another expert were quoted. And here's where I bring in the emotion. Yeah, I'll admit it, it was kind of nice to be quoted in a national publication again. Okay, I'm pretty stoked. If you could see my grinning face right now, and then a few emojis to accentuate the point. This was a fun yet vulnerable yet authentic way of showing how I felt. At least in my opinion, it didn't come across too braggy, but hey, let me know if you think otherwise. Number 3, share somebody else's wisdom to showcase who you're hanging with. Sometimes you get to hang out with some really cool people, but when you see those pictures show up in the newsfeed, if your audience has no context of who that person is, ask that person that you're taking a picture with to give you some advice, give you their favorite quote, give you something that you can share with your audience so that now when you're sharing this epic picture to showcase the client, the boss, the celebrity, the author, whoever, you're now sharing something more than just a picture of you guys cheesing it up. And then there's just a little bit more value and also that social proof that you got to hang out with that person. I hope these tips help you. And now I have a question for you. Are you comfortable sharing your epic moments with your network? Type yes or no in the comments below. And if you have any questions, all you need to do is just ask Cher, because this video came from a question that I got in my inbox yesterday. So thanks so much for watching. And of course, if we are not connected yet, how are you going to just ask Cher? So make sure you take care of that, okay? And remember, new videos every Thursday. These Girl Guide cookies are the business. See ya.